Filming? Are we filming? Hey, welcome back. Episode 2 of my Spooktacular Series. All month long, we're going to be discussing movies, horror TV shows, horror topics, anything that has to do with the spooky season, and of course, Halloween. So, right now, tonight, we're discussing Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the movie, not the show. Believe it or not, I have never seen the show. Huge fan of the movie though. The movie came out, I was like 5 years old, and I remember being, that young, watching it. And I watched it again tonight for the first time in a long time, and it brought back a lot of memories. Of course, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, with it being in the early 90s, it's very nostalgic. If you were around at that time, even though I was very young, it takes me back to being a kid and all that. Buffy the Vampire Slayer is also, I would say, as far as vampire movies are concerned, it's definitely in there. It's a cult classic. It's also a teen movie as well, so you can throw that in with the teen genre. And of course, I was definitely called a star-studded cast. You had Donald Sutherland, that's Kiefer Sutherland's father. They both both phenomenal actors. Hilary Swank, Luke Perry, R.I.P. to him. We lost him a few years ago. He also played in, of course, 90210. And the star of the movie, I think her name is Kirsten Swanson or something like that. So, of course, when this movie came out, I think all those people I just named were kind of just getting started in their careers. I know Hilary Swank, that was before she did the next Karate Kid, where she was the girl mentee of Mr. Miyagi. And so I'm definitely not going to go over like a recap of the movie because I'm pretty sure at this point it's 31 years old. If you haven't seen it, it's on Max. If you have a subscription to Max, and go see it on there. But watching this movie it just takes me back to like the movies in the 80s and 90s. I feel like they got straight to the point immediately. Like as soon as the credits come on, bam, we're in the story. I like how her character went from like this ditzy airhead to this very like serious, disciplined young woman when she found out that she was the chosen one of the Slayer, the Vampire Slayers, right? So this movie would be considered a horror comedy, heavy on the comedy. And I don't know if I mentioned this before in any of my prior videos. I'm not a big horror comedy fan. It really, really I really have to just like the movie. But as far as like looking up horror comedies, also I don't have I just want to say this: I don't have contacts in or glasses. So if I'm squinting, I apologize. I'm nearsighted, so I can't really see. I just wanted to take my glasses off this time, have something a little different going on. Okay, and all that. Anyways, so I also wanted to talk about, since we're talking about a vampire movie, how vampires play such a significant role in the spooky season, the Halloween season. We all know about werewolves, mummies, Frankenstein monsters, zombies, but there's just something so alluring about vampires. I don't know what it is. I finished reading Dracula by Bram Stoker last year, I believe, right? Because I started when I was a child, never finished it, and finally finished it, right? So we all kind of, I think we can agree that Bram Stoker's Dracula kind of set the tone for vampires as far as any literature or movies that have come out after that. Dracula has definitely set the tone for that, right? Back to what I was saying about vampires being so alluring. It's like oftentimes when they're portrayed in movies, TV shows, they're either cool or they're kind of sexy, have like a sex appeal. I'm trying to think that movie Interview with a Vampire, they were like very handsome and all that. Vampire in Brooklyn, the same way. He was suave until he turned into a vampire. And so it's cool because unlike zombies are not sexy. Zombies are not cool. I can't say the same for werewolves. I can't say the same for anything else. That's probably the one monster of the spooky season that can be portrayed as cool or sensual when they're really a killer. I like all the aspects of vampires where, they can't be in the sun. You have to throw holy water on them. You have to make sure you stab them directly in the heart. They can't see their reflection. All of that goes with the folklore of being a vampire is just very cool. And I definitely can see why it's a big part of Halloween. It's a big part of horror. I was wondering if I would do a vampire series during this spooky season, my Spooktacular series all this month. Please tune in. Every day I'm going to have something new. I'm even thinking about doing a vlog of some sort, maybe Halloween night. Take my niece trick-or-treating and you guys can accompany me with that if you'd like or whatnot. So to go over all that I'm going to be doing this month, it's going to be, like I said, I'm going to be watching movies that I have seen, haven't seen, new, old. I'm going to try to tackle the classics. We're going to do some comparisons. I'm a big horror fan, so I think I already have a video up here talking about like my favorite horror films. Of course, Nightmare on Elm Street series is my all-time favorite horror franchise. Like Freddy Krueger I got Freddy Krueger magnets on my refrigerator. I have Freddy Krueger shirts. That's my dude. And I got it. One of my dreams is to meet Robert Englund before he leaves this earth, or before I leave this earth. All right. So, anyways, another late night video, man. I definitely look forward to this spooky season, you guys. This is just my favorite month of the year. I absolutely adore Halloween. And tune in, all right? As always, peace and blessings. Shout out to my new subscribers that have subscribed. I love every last one of you. I think I'm at 38 now. All 38 are important to me, honey. Thanks for watching, commenting, share if you like, what have you. I'm about to lay it down and upload this video. So again, if you want to see Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the movie, if you have not seen it, it is on Max. And you could also Google to see if it's on another streaming platform as well. All right, y'all. Peace out.